missed, inshallah. Also, the other good thing news, inshallah, I think I'm not going to be leaving right away as planned. So, inshallah, even I know our syllabus here ends in about 3 weeks, 2 more weeks. But inshallah, we can, if we needed to, we can add an extra week. But inshallah, I'll try to make up for the difference. So last week, what did we talk about? We talked about that in any case of letters, two letters, two letters in the Quran, any two letters that can come within a word, it can be part of 4 different situations, right? Okay, and we said the first one is what? متماثلين. And what does that mean? Same. And then we said, and this is what we covered. And in the mutamathilain, we said that the rule is, the general rule is anytime you have 2 letters of the same, that the first one you have actually 4 cases, right? You have 4 situations that could be one of them. That the first reading this way, the first has sukoon, the second one is mutaharrik. And what do you do with that one?
It becomes one word.
Okay, it becomes one word. And can you give me an example? Min ba'd?
لهم مغفرة.
Min ba'd is not.
لهم مغفرة.
Lahum maghfirah.
Wrong page.
Wrong page. Lahum maghfirah, right? Lahum, and you'll find this shadda in here. Lahum maghfirah. How much of a ghunna should I make on this? 2 harakats. Do I do ghunna more than 2 harakats? Never. Lahum maghfirah. What about another example?
قل لهم.
قل لهم. And the idea is, the clue in Mus'haf al-Madinah, that you're not going to find this. Right? That means it's always going to be merged. Anytime in Mus'haf al-Madinah, if you don't find a tashkil, if you don't find a movement on top of the letter, that means this letter is going to be dropped. What is the second situation? So both moving. And we said that this has a few cases only in the Quran, right? And in the Quran, these cases are actually already pre-written for you after idgham already, right? So what are those 3 cases? Surah Yusuf, 2 of them.
It's like ta'manuna, but
Right.
ta'manna.
That's correct. So this word here, in origin, it was, where should we put the origin? In here above it. It used to be ta'manuna. And notice, one has dhamma on top of it, the second one has fatha on top of it. They're 2 different movements. You can say them. It's okay. You can say ta'manuna. But also, for the ease of the language, that the Arab, anytime they have something like that, sometimes difficult, they'll actually drop one and merge them both together. And that's why you get ta'manna. But this is a special case. What is this case specifically for this one word? Because this word actually has this on it. Right? What is this called? Al-Ishmam. Right? This is an only case. It's called Ishmam. And the idea, I said, that you really, I guess our Qari Imam here would recognize something like this, is when he say ta'manna. You just do a slight little facial movement to signify that the first part of the shadda came from a dhamma, and the second part from a small waw, and the second part of the dhamma shadda comes from a fatha. So it's ta'manna. Very little, very slight, nobody would notice it. Okay? So this is ishmam. What is the other case?
Makkanan can become
Makanni, right? Which comes originally from makanani. Two fathas after each other, and this also just becomes just a regular shadda. And the last case, atuhajjuni, which comes from because this was fatha, second one is kasra. Okay, so this is the only cases that you need to worry about in here, and the only thing that you have to worry about. I mean, this is scholar type tajweed, because in the Quran when you're reading this, you're just going to read it shadda. Not like here where you can make the mistake. They say lahum maghfirah. You might make the mistake here, right? But in here, you don't have to think about it because it's pre-written for you already, like this in the Quran. The idgham is already done for you. But this is a matter of I know what this is. So this is one of those things, that if somebody knows how to read the Quran, but they just learned it, but they don't have the tajweed knowledge behind it, you actually can explain this. Well done. This actually comes from that, and this is a type of idgham mutamathilain. Because if I say this is idgham mutamathilain, that means I have to have two letters of the same thing, right? I have to have two similar letters. Where are the similar letters? See in here, where are the similar letters? But this is because it's already been pre-written for you at the idgham state. What is the next state? الأول متحرك والثاني ساكن. And what is that? What is the example?
وكل أحبب
أحبب أكنون. And what is the ruling in here? Okay, so not every situation of mutamathilain is idgham then, right? So this is not just the rules of ahkam al-idgham al-mutamathilain. Sometimes you will hear this. This is idgham, ahkam, the rules of idgham, merging of the similar. But it's not. It's actually ruling of the similar. This is the best way to describe it. Because though this is idgham here, so I can say this is the ruling here is idgham. The ruling here is idgham, but it's already done. Oops. You have to don't worry about it. This here is idhar. And basically that what says really honestly is just read it as is. And the last case? Right. So this is, I should say it like that, only if stopping.
If it's stopped, then
Right? Which means this is, only if I stop on one word and continue into the next one. Give me an example. مالية هلك ما أغنى عنه مالي ما أغنى عنه مالي عني مالي ما أغنى عني